Boss, we see some intensity here in the stare down. Both these fighters definitely comfortable on the ground. In fact, Imanari refers to himself as a 100% ground fighter, and you know Buscape with the Brazilian top team background, he is well versed in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yep, and what we also know, I'm sorry, is that Imanari is wearing earrings. I saw 4 holes. Oh, look at that. Flying knee. And he goes there right away for the choke. You watch. Going to change hand positions. Could be a neck rank from this position. First of all, he needs to grab both legs over. Ah, nice.
Knee ride there by Buscape, but look from underneath. Going for the armbar, but is it Imanari?
Whoa, he pulled it out. Very nice. Now he's going to go for leg locks, and watch out. Because Imanari is very good at leg locks.
He loves the leg locks. He said he is a little nervous about his Pride debut, and maybe some of that nervous energy is being shown right away, but these two going right at it on the ground as we expected. And side control now being exhibited by Buscape. And of course, Buscape in Portuguese means fire work, and he is definitely a firecracker in the ring. Nice hammer strike by Buscape.
Great job in controlling the situation here. He wants to go for the side mount, but Imanari won't let him, which is a very smart thing. Oh, it's got it. Nope. Nice movement here from both fighters.
It's like a swivel there. On top is Buscape going from side to side, and now still with the side control. It was Imanari who told us in the pre-fight interviews that he wanted to be very quick and end the fight before Buscape gets on track. Unfortunately, that strategy not working so far. He's been training 9 years in grappling, Imanari, and there he gets a knee and another knee by Buscape.
Yep, and those are good knees. They come from the top. Look at that. And once you start mixing them up with from the side and the one from the top, then Imanari doesn't know anymore where it's going to come. It looks like as he pushes to the side, he can go for a side choke. No. The leg locks, he's looking for the legs.
Yeah,
and he's got a leg. No.
Very proficient at the leg locks, but there's an up kick by Imanari and another one. Now he's in the butt scoop position, and Buscape just biding his time on his feet, looking for another opportunity. And again, here in Bushido with a 1 10-minute round, 1 5-minute round, the referee will be forced to press the action. And don't forget, boss, as well in Bushido, there is the addition of the red cards, which are handed out at the discretion of the referees, and that's really just for the lack of action. And those are, there's no quota to that. You can hand out as many as you like, and it is also 10% of the purse. So the fighters want to keep sustained action, and that's what we've seen thus far here at Bushido 5 from the Osaka Castle Hall.
So if you got 10, that means you have no money.
You're not going to get, yeah, we talked about that actually on the trip over.
Look at Buscape, beautiful side control here. He moves very, very fluid. Yes, that's the word. Oh, nice shots to the body here.
Fluid movements and some devastating body shots, and we saw a devastating right hook in our previous fight that ended in 21 seconds with Centuriu knocking out Mal Foki. And if you want to see Pride Fighting Championships hardcore knockouts, then make sure you tune in. Pay-per-view December 10th. Pride Fighting Championships best knockouts ever. It'll be on pay-per-view, and look at these body shots, boss. Those aren't just taps to the body. Those are some nasty right hands to the rib cage being delivered by Buscape.
Yeah, but you know what he should do? He should make it hit with the wrist part of the bone, you know, the side of the hand, and hit it with that, like hammer wrist instead of hammer fist.
Hey, nicely done.
Hey, there you go. I got a patent it. Look at this choke. He's got a choke on him.
He must be working with the mirror again.
Yeah. Look what this is. Yep, he's got the same move on him. He's got to move to the front, though. Whoa,
nicely done by him, but there's a hammer strike, and he's got to be careful exposing his head. But my goodness, another great battle here between Buscape and Imanari at Bushido 5. And you can see that so far on this show, boss, all the fighters demonstrating that Bushido spirit, the way of the warrior, wanting to put on, you know, not only do they want to win, because obviously that's the name of the game, but they are here to showcase their skills and their fighting spirit, and that's what the Bushido series is all about.
Yep. And again, looking for the side mount.
And what should Imanari be doing right now from his position here, boss? Because he's allowing Buscape to get the side mount here.
As soon as Buscape goes for the knee right again, Imanari should buck up as high as he can and then see if he can reverse the situation.
Because it looks like Buscape is looking to set him up again for that choke, that unique choke that we saw just moments ago. And you're right, right now, Imanari needs to be exploding his hips, does he not?
Look, he's looking for a side choke here. Buscape got to jump, has to jump to the other side though, but he doesn't have to really secure right now. Let's see what's going to happen. No, Imanari knows it and won't let him pass.
Halfway through round one. So far, a very entertaining matchup between Luis Buscape Firmino of Brazil and Japan's Masakazu Imanari. Now into the close guard of Imanari. And you'll see Buscape try to posture up and perhaps rein in some lefts and rights, but Imanari is going to try to smother him, try to choke him out, if you will, boss, and try to close the gap because Buscape needs to create the separation if he wants to do any damage, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. The longer the punch, the strike travels, the more power it has. I bet you that if this continues for more than 20 seconds, the referee will put him up and bring him back on the feet.
And I think it's a testament to the fighters on this card so far that we haven't seen any red cards.
Oh yeah, the fights have been
they've been tremendous.
That's one thing for sure.
And there we go, the referee bringing both fighters back to their feet. The fans applaud. And we'll see if Imanari will engage in some stand-up because, again, he said there's a kick to the left leg of Buscape. Imanari calls himself a 100% ground fighter. There you see him go right to the ground to look for that leg.
Yep.
Very quick.
Very good at leg hooks.
Again, while these two circle each other, you see Imanari again trying to attack the legs of Buscape. Don't forget, for all the news regarding the best MMA organization in the world, Pride Fighting Championships, for DVD ordering information, as you see Buscape back into the closed guard now, make sure you log on to pridefc.com for information on your favorite fighters, upcoming events, and of course, to order previous DVDs, it's all at pridefc.com, and of course, coming up on December 10th, it's Pride Fighting Championships Hardcore Knockouts. I know, boss, you and I are both looking forward to being a part of that production. It's going to be a doozy.
Oh, yeah. Stop, don't move. That means they're going to restart the fight in the center of the ring, in the same position. That's for the people who never saw a Pride or Bushido fight before.
And I know there are
nice body shots
some
here.
Great body shots, and I know people are still discovering the Bushido series, and we appreciate those of you that are tuning in tonight and giving the lightweight fighters and those that are trying to prove that they do belong on Pride's big events an opportunity here, because you're seeing some of the best fighters, the hungriest fighters on the planet, show their stuff here at Osaka Castle Hall, and Buscape and Imanari. A bit of a war of attrition here, boss, in the later stages of round one, and there you see Buscape go right on top of Imanari. Both of them had a little bit of a strategy in mind there.
Wow. Yeah, Luis Buscape just stood up and he said, okay, get on your feet. You know, he wanted the fight on his feet.
And you know that Imanari is really not going to take that bait because he is very comfortable in the position they find themselves in right now.
Yeah, I know, but hey, once he opens his guard, just like he did in the last, 30 seconds ago, then it's back on their feet. Buscape should really try to do some more damage here. Go to the side mount and then start raining knees instead of the knee right, I guess. The punches are good. They're good, solid punches. I think once they hit, you see the guards open now. Closed again.
Buscape was 15 when he started training jiu-jitsu. He's now 22, and of course with Brazilian top team, one of the top teams in the world. Imanari, of course, at the age of 28, he's been training 9 years in grappling. And they, again, like you say, boss, good point. Buscape wants to bring it to the feet, and here we go. Last minute of round number one. And it looks like Imanari's on his bicycle now, boss.
Yeah, that's the running away technique.
But going for the single. No, he's back into on his back here, and he's in a precarious position because you have the knee ride, and Buscape could be reining in those right hands here if he creates separation.
Yeah, but you know, to escape a knee ride, it's so easy. You buck up, and your opponent will lose the whole position here. He's going for the side choke again.
Into the full
Let me
mount.
see if he's got it. He can have it here. I don't know. Yes, he might have it.
He's along the ropes here is Imanari, and you're right. But, I mean,
He's got to jump to this side.
But he looks like he's running a real estate if he does.
No, he doesn't have it. It's next to his ear. The biceps from Imanari is on his ear. See, he doesn't really have it. It's not in his neck.
So he should. You're right, and if that's the case, boss, he's wasting needless energy.
Perfect. You're saying it perfect there. You know, you're going to run out of gas. You build up lactic acid, and then later in the fight, it's going to be a major factor.
What an awesome 10 minutes, though, boss? I mean, really, you can't expect much more than that from these fighters. Masakazu Imanari making his debut. Your thoughts on his performance in the first 10 minutes, and then, of course, Buscape as well.
Hey, listen, I think both fights are very good. Of course, Luis Buscape, we saw him before in Pride, and he did real good there. Imanari, this is the first time, but the footage that we saw also about him, it was very good. He's very good at leg locks, and look at this here. He had that anaconda move in here. You see the same that Nogueira had, but he had to move to the front like Nogueira did, which he didn't do, and that's why he lost the position. Nice knee there.
Knee, yeah, from the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't see that before. Yeah, there's a lot of action. Look at this here.
Now,
look, he goes for a leg right away.
We've seen him attempt that a couple of times. What does he need to do differently in order to maybe succeed on one of those attempts, boss? Is there anything he could do differently?
No, not right now. Now they're sweating, and sweat's going to be a major factor, because if you want to grab the leg, it's going to slip out. If he was wearing shoes, look at this. Hey,
Yeah,
let's jump over him.
Yeah. Little hurdle action there. Okay, now for Buscape, obviously he has to be pleased with his first 10 minutes.
No, I think, yeah, he's got to be pleased. But if I was him, I would take the side mount position, go for that position again, and start raining knees to the body and to the head. He was very good in the beginning. You remember when he dropped that knee from the top and the knee from the side? He should continue with that strategy.
All right, we're into the final round, the final 5 minutes, and let's hope it's just as exciting as the first 10 minutes was. It's Luis Buscape and Imanari again trying to go back to the same well. It was dry in the first round, and still, whoa, there he is now, finally snatches the leg, pulls him in, and he's looking for that leg lock, but Buscape again, like you say, boss, the perspiration and the sweat, and Imanari is going to have to go back to the drawing board because it's not working right now.
Here we go again.
Back in the side position is Buscape.
You should start raining the knees now. Forget about the knee ride.
You're right.
It hasn't been effective till now, so do something else.
And this isn't sport jiu-jitsu. You're not going to be scored really with the knee ride in this stage of the game because we're judging the entire fight. And you're right. He should go for the knees instead of just wasting time with the knee ride if it's not going to be to his advantage.
Yep. That left knee now could do so much damage. Oh, nice sucker kick to the head.
Nice leg to the inside kick. A nice kick to the inside of Buscape's right thigh. But Buscape still looks very relaxed and very focused.
Whoa,
oh, misses with that knee. I mean, it's amazing that they're almost reading each other's minds in that Imanari wants to go for the legs, and at the same time, Buscape is going for a knee attack.
Nice low kick.
Nice kick.
Yep. Whoa, another nice right low kick here. And he should do it right away now too. Bam! While he walks away.
You know, it's obvious that Imanari is trying to play some sort of a psychological game here with Buscape, but really, boss, if Imanari wants to prevail in this matchup, even though he says he's a 100% ground fighter, it's obvious that Buscape wants to engage a bit, and Imanari is going to have to try to do that, even with that just grazing right hand, it looks like Imanari was in a little bit of trouble.
Yep. Yeah, as it looks now, Luis Buscape is going to take this fight. He's pressing the action, was constantly on top. On the feet he was better. stops. Oh, look at this. He's got a leg. He has a leg. Now let's see what he can do.
Oh, a
with it.
nice heel strike.
Oh, Buscape could do a toe hold now on that foot here, on his right foot. He's got inverted, pull with push with the hand, and pull the toes to him and pull the heel up. So actually push the toes down and pull the heel up. That will be the finish of the move. There's a heel hook right here for Imanari, but it's very
Great
difficult.
escape by Buscape.
Yeah, the corkscrew out escape is what I call it. Turn with the move and pull it out.
Into the final 2 minutes. And again, Imanari just goes right to the ground, pulls Buscape into his closed guard. But Imanari needs to turn it up a notch offensively here because, like you said, boss, it's Buscape's bout to lose, even though Imanari has been successful with the defensive aspect. But this is not about defense. You are looking to fight to finish here in Bushido, and that's what he needs to do. And look at the hammer strikes now by Buscape.
Yeah, it's looking very good for Buscape here.
But even Buscape, he wants to send a message to the promoters. He wants to send a message to the fans. He wants to either knock out or submit Imanari, and that's what we're going to probably see from him in the final minute and a half.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to unload, or the referee's going to put him back on their feet. Because in this situation, not a lot can really happen. Last 1 minute.
1 minute left in the last round.
You can see that Imanari's still looking to maybe go for an arm bar. He's tried the arm bars, he's tried leg locks, but it's been Buscape who's done the most damage, and it looks like Buscape has definitely had the upper hand, but there's some heel strikes now to the side of the body of Buscape. It's been a great fight. And we are into the final few seconds here now, less than 30 seconds remaining. In this matchup between Brazil's Luis Buscape and Japan's Masakazu Imanari.
On their feet. 50 more seconds. What's going to
Wow,
happen?
that's an interesting little side roll there by Imanari. But again, he finds himself on the bottom, and that's not going to win him much favor with the judges, boss.
Nope.
And there is the final bell. And we will go to the judges' scorecards here at Bushido 5. Another entertaining matchup between that man, Japan's Imanari, and Brazil's Buscape. And boss, we do have, of course, the judges' criteria, and we will call you Judge El Guapo here. And the first criteria, the effort to finish the fight by KO or submission. First of all, let's go to the replay.
There you go. He's trying to finish the fight right there. So that goes to Buscape.
Damaging your opponent.
Also Buscape, I would say.
Standing combinations and ground control, obviously.
Yep, Buscape.
Takedown and defense.
Yeah, everything. I think pretty much everything goes in favor of Buscape.
Aggressiveness.
The defense was very good for Imanari, but for the rest, Buscape all the way.
And the weight differences, of course, well, that Imanari was lighter, but you're right. I think as we await the judge's decision, I think it will go in the Brazilians' favor.
Judge Toyonaga, Buscape. Judge Miyake, Buscape. Judge Brato, Buscape. You take.